Well, we are backstage at the Gympie Music Muster for 2024, and joining me now, I have the one and only, super talented, Lyn Bowtell. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Very well. And yourself?
I'm very good. It's weird calling you Sharnae because I call you Shaz.
Call me Shaz. You can
I'm
still
allowed to call you Shaz?
Of course.
Okay, oh, good. Okay.
Of course, you can still call me Shaz.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. The last time we were catching up was on a tropical island off of Rockhampton, Great Keppel Island, for country on Keppel. Kind of different environment this time round.
Well, I know, but it's all good. Everything's good when music's involved.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
you get taken to gorgeous places like the Amamore State Forest. You know, I mean, I'm really lucky. I often have my neighbours saying to me, how do you do it? They went away for one weekend a couple of weekends ago and they were absolutely buggered and you know, couldn't believe how we do it all the time. But I don't know, there's just something special about this life and this journey I'm on and being able to share my songs in all different parts of the world. It's pretty lucky.
And I think the crowd is special here at the Muster as well. I mean, we see each and every single festival kind of has that unique crowd, the fans that it draws. But somewhat like Tamworth, the Tamworth Country Music Festival, it's different again. But Gympie, there's just something about the crowds that roll in from all over Australia. They converge on Amamore State Forest for 4 days, kick back, kick up their heels and have fun.
I know. I think that there's a real atmosphere here at the Muster of family. And I just like that. I think everyone feels safe and at home, and people make it their home when you come in and coming into Tent City and there's all those special, you know.
I know. And you get and some of them are pretty leery.
I know they're
the
quite
stylings
extravagant.
of them. Yeah.
I haven't seen the bra one yet. Is it up?
No, well, I was only just telling Andrew Swift about that. Oh, no, it was Jake Whittaker I was telling about that.
Yeah,
yes.
you told the two. You shouldn't have told them.
Yeah.
They'll go looking for it now, knowing
error.
those two.
But it's lovely too because a lot of the, you know, musos get to catch up with mates.
I know.
You know, often it's Tamworth and maybe if you bump into each other at a festival.
Look, talking about Swifty, until he bought his house recently and settled down, he used to be staying at my place at least once or twice a year on his way through Newcastle. He'd pull up his little teeny tiny caravan in my driveway and stay a couple nights, you know, and I think we're all a bit like that in this industry. Whenever you can save on accommodation when you're coming through places and hang out at mates, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And coming to the Muster, you're right, it's very much hey, everywhere I go you're hugging everyone because you haven't seen them since January. So it's really lovely. It's like coming home.
Yeah. Now tell me about your performances while you're here at the Muster. There's a few of those.
There are. I have a 4 o'clock at the Grove, the lovely Grove, a little bit down the way from here, and it's such a lovely venue. I love those gigs there because they're acoustic and stripped back, and that's one of my favourite things to do because that's how the songwriting process starts, for me anyway. Just one guitar and voice usually, and I've got Kelly Bruhaha singing along with me and playing guitar for that one today at 4, and then tomorrow night at 7:45, it'll be a little different. I've got a 6-piece band playing with me at the Muster Club, so that'll be huge.
Nice. So you were saying that like you kind of like the acoustic because it's stripped back, it's raw. That's how the whole process of songwriting starts. Do you prefer that over the big sort of production pieces of a band?
I must say they both have their place. So the songs I'm doing for those sets, some of them cross over, but they're different sets because different songs work better as a band piece, I think. Yeah. There's just something you can't deny, I guess, the rhythm and the power of working with a band. And I get to kind of let loose a little more because it's not all up to me to get it right. So I do enjoy that aspect. But stripping it back to acoustic is also really nice too. There's just a relaxed nature about it. There's not so many people who can stuff up. So not that my band do, I must say.
It's raw, it's honest. What you see is what you get.
Absolutely.
No, it's, you know, I also am always incredibly, I guess in awe is probably the best word, when I see you perform, Lyn, because it's such a pure performance. And I know that in your role with the CMAA Academy of Country Music, the junior and senior courses, and then with your very own She retreats, you instill that in those students as well.
Oh, that's nice of you. Thank
Well,
you.
I just think it's so impressive.
I just feel like there is a lot of, how do I put this, fluff, a lot of, I guess, promotion and non-authentic, I don't know how to put it, things in the music industry.
There's a lot of noise. You can get lost
and you
in.
can get lost in that. And it is inevitable that noise is going to be part of your career. You cannot not be on social media. You've got to have a career that goes out to the people. And being on social media is really important, but it is so noisy. And there's so many people trying to sell their wares, doing the same thing as you. You've got to be strong and have tenacity. But if you don't know who you are and you're not coming from a place of purpose and a real place, then you will disappear. Sometimes up your own orifice. Some people disappear, but a lot of people just give up because they get overwhelmed and they lose sight of that person inside of them, usually a young person that started music and picked up a guitar or started singing and just felt something special, and it took them away and it took them out of wherever they were, whatever chaos they were in. And that's what you have to come back to every time.
Now, speaking of the She retreats, I think I saw on your socials you've got a few of those coming up.
I do.
So
I
tell
absolutely
me a bit more
do.
what the She retreats are about, because I sort of saw a little bit of it on Keppel, during Country on Keppel, and I heard so many wonderful things from all the young ladies that were there participating in that. But what is the She retreat for those that don't know?
Okay, so I wanted to create a songwriting retreat for women. And, some of the guys are getting their nose out of joint, but it's okay. They'll be fine. I wanted to do something special for ladies where we can come together and create a circle of trust and write music, write songs, share our stories and share our wisdom together as women. And I think that that safe place brings about an opportunity for women to express themselves without the responsibility that they have laden on them in everyday life. So we come together in special places like Keppel. I'm doing a retreat in the Blue Mountains. Felicity Urquhart's going to be my offsider for that one. We've got Mulaney coming up, beautiful Jen Myers on the sunny coast with me. Yarra Valley with Greta Zilla down in Victoria. That's going to be special, right near a forest. And then Kelly Brouhaha and I will be at Phillip Island late November, early December. So, I've got 4 more to go towards the end of this year, which is going to be fun. It's going to be lovely.
And they fill up quickly as well.
They
do.
do.
If there's someone listening that's a young female singer-songwriter, and they don't have to be young.
No,
either.
all ages.
All ages.
The last retreat, our youngest was 17, and I think we were about 55 for our eldest.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But I feel like I think I have 1 or 2 places left. I think someone had to pull out last minute of Blue Mountains. So there's going to be one spot left for that with Felicity Urquhart, and there'll be a spot left at Yarra Valley, I think. I think Mulaney's now sold out.
So if people want to find out more, if there's someone...
Just reach out to me on my Lyn Bowtell music page, probably the easiest way, or Instagram, send me a message. Hopefully I won't miss it, and if I do, send me another one.
Okay.
I won't not want to get back to you.
And I have to just quickly ask, with music, you're keeping yourself extremely busy. Any new music from Lyn Bowtell coming into the world anytime soon?
There is in October, which will be just around the corner.
Yes.
Oh, it's like 6 weeks or 8 weeks or something.
Yeah.
I've got a new single coming out on the 18th of October called Paper Cut. And that's the lead single for the album coming out next year.
Wow. Well, I'll have to stay tuned for that.
Yeah, it's back to my roots, actually. A bit of a traditional sound to that one. And
so when you say back to your roots, what is Lyn Bowtell's roots?
Well, as I said it, I laughed at myself because my very first influences were the Carpenters, Dolly Parton and Ella Fitzgerald. So a very big mix of jazz, pop, folk and country, you would say. But this is the country roots in me, this first single. But this album is very much about the songwriter in me, I think. And it's really nice to be a producer. I've never produced my own record.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Thank you.
All that new music coming, that is very exciting.
Oh,
Lyn
it
Bowtell,
is.
Thank you for catching up with us backstage here at 2TM, here at the Gympie Music Muster. It is exciting and can't wait to see you up on stage a little later on.
Oh, I can't wait to be there.